Hi everyone, my name is Suzanne and I'm a Chinese metaphysics master in Hong Kong. Today we're going to look at the month of June 2025 from a flying stars perspective. So we're looking at the feng shui energies that we're going to encounter in June this year, a month that is also known as the Renwu month, the water horse month. And because we're looking at this from a Chinese calendar perspective, we are looking at the month of that goes from the 5th of June to the 6th of July. So just slightly offset from the Western calendar. So for those of you who are totally new to this, don't panic. All you need to do is stand in the center of your home or your office. Use a compass. You can use the one that you have on your phone and check where the sectors are. Where's the south, north, east, west, southeast, and so on. And then just follow the guidance that is given here in this short videos. It's that simple. Don't overthink it. All right. So let's take a look at what kind of energies we are dealing with in June. Now, there's a few sectors that are really, really positive. One of the most positive ones is definitely the West sector here, where we have the monthly number 9 star. Now, the number 9 energy or the number 9 star is also called the happiness energy, the happiness star. It's really, really good for anything that has to do with harmony, celebration. It's also good from a business perspective to collaborate, to get promoted. So overall, it's a really, really fantastic energy. And if you just happen to have your master bedroom there, definitely a good sector, and you will experience a lot of happy times, especially if you are a couple, if you're newlyweds, and if you're trying for a child. This is a great month because we also have the number 4 here. So this is a very, very good combination if you are trying to conceive. So very, very auspicious. Now, again, you can use this sector for personal purposes. If you just want to spend more time there and just become a little bit more positive, have a more positive outlook on life, spending more time in the West sector will definitely help. But if you're working in the West sector, this is also great. It's a good energy to form partnerships and collaborations, but then also long-term financial plannings. And if you are employed, striving for a promotion, then you can also take some steps while you are in this West sector to make that happen. So overall, very, very nice energies in the West sector. Now, the next one is the Northwest, is also very good. Here we've got the number 8, which is more of a cash flow star. So if you're self-employed, and if you locate yourself in the Northwest, then there's a higher chance of attracting more contracts and more orders, but obviously more work. So the number 8 is not just money dropping into your lap, it's all money generated through hard work. So you will work quite hard if you are seated or located in the Northwest sector, but it will come with monetary gains, right? And again, we have a combination here that actually helps with conceiving a child. So still, if you do have your master bedroom in the Northwest, so if the West, if you can't, if you're not in the West with your master bedroom, but you are in the Northwest, that is still a very good combination to conceive children. So still very, very good. Now, the Northwest can also be used for financial planning. If you want to just look over your budget, that's definitely a good sector to be in. And because the Northwest, the 8-3 here forms a He-2 combination, again, very good for collaboration, for teamwork, for partnerships. So if you need to sign a partnership agreement, for example, you can do that either in the West or in the Northwest. Yeah, the West is probably slightly better, but still, Northwest is not bad at all. Then the other good sector that we have here is the Southeast over here. So there again, we have a He-2 combination. So we've got quite a few sectors this month that have energy combinations that pertain to partnerships, collaboration, teamwork that are really, really good. If you are in business and if you work from one of these particular sectors. But the 6-1 combination is also very, very good for studying, research, any sort of literature or academic endeavors. So if you have a child in the household and you want to support them in studying a little bit better, the Southeast would actually be a good sector to do that in. If you want to advance in your career, if you're in between careers, you can use the Southeast to reach out to headhunters, brush up your resume, doing interviews. Yeah, it doesn't matter what sort of room the Southeast sector actually is. Let's say if it's your toilet, you can still take interviews there, just maybe use a background or something. But overall, the Southeast sector is very, very good for career advancement. And then we also have the Southwest sector, which is very, very positive. Here we've got the number 4, which is considered a peach blossom star, but also an academic star. So you can use it either to attract people, become more popular, become more likable, or you can use this to study, brush up on knowledge that is needed, maybe study for an exam, do homework. So again, if you have children and for whatever reason you can't use the Southeast sector, you can definitely use the Southwest sector instead. There you've got academic energies as well. And together with the number 8, this makes a very, very good sector overall, especially if you want to make more money from being likable. So if you're an influencer, for example, very, very good sector to spend time in and then actually also upload your videos, upload your content and make money from. So those are some really, really good sectors. Now, the other sectors here, not that they are terrible, but they may be a little bit challenging. So the North sector here, we've got the monthly number 3. Now, the number 3 is considered an argument star, but if you're looking at this from a more benign or a more positive view, you can also say it's a star or it's an energy of negotiation, because everything in life is a negotiation. Even a relationship, everything you do is a negotiation. So argument star is just once the negotiation escalates. But generally speaking, it's a sector that could bring potential disagreements or arguments if you let it escalate. But it will give you the courage to speak up. So if you're generally someone who's a little bit shy and is uncomfortable speaking up, and you want to learn this, you can actually do this in the North sector. So this is a good sector to get a little bit more confidence, self-confidence. And together with the number 7 annual star here, we have a Luoshu combination of 10. So once again, actually, this is a good sector, especially working together in teams, finding partnerships, going out there and finding just the right clients, for example, just working in collaboration. So it's not a bad sector, but it may not be the most harmonious one. Then we've got the South sector with the number 2. So the number 2 is an illness star, but it's actually very good for entrepreneurs and business owners. So if you are a business owner or an entrepreneur, you can use the South sector to help you with long-term asset acquisition. It's very, very good. Also long-term business planning. However, there are some illness energies there. So if you are an elderly person, maybe suffering from chronic issues, or maybe you are pregnant, or maybe you have a small infant, spending too much time in the South sector is probably not the best idea. It's not going to be entirely detrimental, but you may just have more or experience more health issues than usual. And so therefore, probably better not to spend that much time in the South. Now, the Northeast here is an interesting one because actually the monthly star number 1 is great. It's a nobleman star. It helps you get help and support and assistance, be that in personal life or in professional life. It's also a great area to study in if you can't use the Southeast or the Southwest. So overall, actually, from a monthly perspective, this is not a bad sector. The negative thing here is the annual number 5. So the number 5 is a star that brings challenges and obstacles. Now, if you're not afraid of challenges and obstacles, then by all means go and use the northeast sector. Because with the energy pattern that you have here, even if you encounter problems, you will always have people who help you get through it and navigate those challenges. And so usually you will actually come on top of things. But it is a little bit challenging. That's why I didn't include it in the best sectors for the month. And then lastly, we've got the East sector where we do have the monthly number 5. So this is probably the most challenging sector of the month. Now, I would say try to avoid any sort of renovation work there, any repair work. Don't move around furniture during the month. Don't hammer or drill in that month, in that sector, unless, of course, you have some sort of emergency. So if there's a leaking toilet or the AC is bust, you probably will have to fix it, but just be aware that there may be some negative outcomes or negative side effects. But overall, yes, you can use the East sector. So it's not totally bad, especially because we do have the number 9 annual star here, but just try to avoid shifting around stuff or renovating or repair work, yeah, then you're actually quite okay. If you are pregnant, I would say the East sector is probably not the best sector to spend much time in, especially if you're in your first trimester, because that could lead to complications. But other than that, yes, you can use the East sector, making use of that annual number 9. So it's not entirely bad. And as long as you just keep it quiet and undisturbed, you're going to be completely fine. All right. So this is the monthly flying stars outlook for the month of June, the water horse month in 2025. So go and make use of all these really, really awesome sectors and energies that we have in the home and in the office. There's some really, really good ones, even if some of them may be a little bit unconventional, but they're quite good. And yes, if you do have any questions, comments, let me know. I'll be happy to answer your questions. And if you want to have a feng shui audit done for your home or your office, of course, I'm here as well. Contact me via my email address, and it's in the description to the video down there. And yeah, in the meantime, please give me a thumbs up, share this video with anybody who may be interested, and please subscribe to my channel. I post 3 times a week and hopefully always with information that is applicable, actionable, and helpful. All right, see you guys soon. Take care.